What's up, guys? It's your girl HeyParis here, and you already know we're giving you back-to-back videos all month long. I don't know who where are because I run this channel by myself, but I'm giving you guys back-to-back videos all month long since I've been so absent from your lives for the past couple of weeks. Feels like months. And I'm just trying to get back to y'all, you know what I mean? And throughout those back-to-back videos that I'm giving you guys, I'm going to be doing a bunch of story times, and this is one of them. I promised you guys a story about a girl who basically tried to be me and clone me and live my life like she ain't got her own life, but I'm gonna say that for later on, okay? This story time is, you see the title. I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but you see the title. Let me just get into the story, okay? So I had this friend who we are gonna name Ethan. Okay, Ethan? Sorry, you guys, I'm laughing because it's just an inside joke for me. I'm sorry. I apologize, okay? I had a friend named Ethan, okay? And believe it or not, Ethan was in my, another story time. Which story time was it? The Valentine story time? I don't remember. But he's in another story time, okay? So me and Ethan were cool or whatever. And, Ethan liked me, but Ethan liked everybody else. But the big issue with this was Ethan was in like a 7-year relationship, and we was young back then, so you know they've been going out since they were like in grade 8, you feel me? Ethan loved off every single girl, okay? But he was in a committed relationship with his girlfriend for, honestly, I'm not gonna say 7 years, they're probably together for 5 years, okay? And everyone knew Ethan and let's name the girl Tasha. Everyone knew that Ethan and Tasha were they were together. They was together. Everybody knew that. There's no hiding it. So anyways, Ethan was my friend. I was cool with Ethan. He would show me signs that he likes me. He would say certain things and do certain things where I'm just like, hey, chill, you have a girlfriend and I respect your girlfriend. Me and his girlfriend aren't cool like that, but I respect her enough not to entertain him flirting with me. I'd be like, hey, chill before Tasha come for me. You feel me? I would be like, you need to calm down, calm your ass, stop it. So one day I'm just chilling, you know, I'm just minding my business or whatever, just chilling, and my phone goes off, okay? So I'm like, who could this be? I look at my phone to see, how do I put this politely? A ding dong. Okay, a picture of a ding dong on my screen. And I was like, what's going on? I don't know nobody of this skin tone who would just randomly show me their ding dong. You feel me? So I look at the name and it says Ethan. So I'm like, Ethan better chill his ass. So I text him back question marks. I'm like, okay, like what is this about? He texts us back and says, oh my gosh, sorry, that was for Tasha. I don't know how it got sent to you. I'm like, LOL, it's okay. But then Ethan says, but what do you think about it? Bye. That's what I think about it, Ethan. You little nasty. So after he said that, I was like, this was not an accident. You was really just trying to show me what you're working with. And I'm not interested in seeing that, okay? And like I said before, me and Tasha are not friends like that, so I was not gonna go out of my way to be like, yo, Tasha, Ethan to send me a picture of what he give you every night. And I just wanted to let you know, I was gonna say that because I was more of Ethan's friend than I was Tasha's friend. So it was like, whatever. Tasha, you gonna deal with that later on in life because everyone already knows that Ethan done cheated on your ass a million times, but we'll get to that. So maybe a day or two later, me and my friend who will remain nameless because she told me to remain her nameless, okay, we decided to go to Subway, get us a little sub, you know, whatever, go eat or whatever, as though that's all we had. That's the only amount of money we had to buy food was Subway. So we got Subway. We're sitting down at Subway and we're talking, we're chatting, and this particular friend goes, guess whose ding dong this is, and shows me a picture. I said, bitch, that's Ethan's ding dong. What's going on? What's going on? And she starts looking at me sideways like, how you know that's Ethan's ding dong if you and Ethan have never, you know, you guys never talked, y'all never dated, nothing. Like, how you know that's Ethan's ding dong? I'm like, girl, because showed her the picture right back. Ethan is out here spamming bitches with pictures of his ding dong and feels like he ain't gonna get no type of repercussions for it, okay? So I'm reading her convo between her and Ethan, and it's kind of like a conversation between me and Ethan, which was like, Wrong conversation, LOL, question mark. Ethan was like, oh, my bad, meant to send it to Tasha. I meant to send it to my wifey, Tasha. My bad. But how it looked though. That's basically what he was saying. So I'm like, if he sent this to me, and he said this to you, and he knows me and you are super, super close, we're close friends, how many other bitches is this nigga sending his ding dong to? How many other? We need to know. Because Tasha does not deserve this, okay? And this was before I realized that Ethan was a serial cheater. But like I said, we'll get to that. You know what? We'll get to that right now, okay? So a couple, I want to say months. I will say a couple months later, me and Ethan were still cool. We're friends. We talk to each other. I vent to him. He vents to me. We're close. We're really close friends. I can sit here and say, I'm standing up. But I can sit here and say we were really, really, really close friends. Like, I trusted him with any secrets that I had, and he trusted me with all of his secrets, okay? But obviously he shouldn't have, because here I am on YouTube exposing them. Hey, Ethan. You shouldn't cheat. I don't like cheating. He comes to my house randomly one day, and me and him are sitting down, and he's talking to me, and I can see he's getting watery-eyed. He getting watery-eyed, okay? So I'm like, what's good? Like, talk to me. I'm here. I'm your girl. I'm your homegirl. What's good? Tell me what's good. Ethan's like, I just left, let's name a random girl. I just left Kimberly's house. I'm like, okay. And me and Kimberly did some stuff. I'm like, okay, what kind of stuff are we talking about? Ethan went into details on how he cheated on his girlfriend. So at this point, I'm shocked. I'm like, I knew that you were flirty. You're really flirty. You flirt with a lot of girls, but I didn't know you was a straight up cheater. I did not know that. Y'all are like, at this time, maybe they were 18 years old, living together. Their parents met each other. They love each other. We are looking up to them like, oh my gosh, relationship goals. I can't wait till I get a man where I can move in with him. And like, they were like the staple couple for our area. Everyone knew that they were together. Everyone loved them. Everyone was like, this is what I want in the future. You know what I mean? Like, we looked up to them as a couple. So for him to tell me that he cheated on her, I was like, well, damn. And that's exactly why, children, you should never look at a couple and say relationship goals. Set your own goals. Stop looking at other couples here on YouTube, on Instagram. They all lovey-dovey on YouTube, all lovey-dovey on Instagram, kissing up, hugging up, doing these cute-ass videos. Bitch, you do not know what happens behind closed doors. You don't know. You just don't know. Some of these people not even together anymore. Some of them is just doing it for the monies. Some of them are just doing it for the YouTube coins. Some of them are just doing it for the clout on Instagram. It's easy to take a picture looking in love. It's another thing to actually be in love. My relationship isn't perfect. Whoever you admire's relationship is not perfect. They look like they in love, but only on camera. Drake said it best, okay? And Drake ain't never wrong. But anyways, back to the story. So I'm like, Ethan, how could you cheat on Tasha? Like, what is wrong with you? Why did you do that? And then this is when shit just hit the fan. He said, Paris, you need to understand, this is not my first time cheating on Tasha. I've cheated on her every single year of our relationship. I probably cheat on her twice a week, he said, with different women. I said, bitch, no. You need to leave my house, because I do not, and I repeat, I do not condone that behavior, okay? And I might have to snitch on your ass. Of course I didn't, because he was my friend, and, you know, Tasha was whatever. But I still felt really bad for her. He goes into details telling me all these people that he has hooked up with, who he's kissed, who he's done to do with, and most of them I knew. So I was like, damn, y'all knew he was dating Tasha, and you little fatties just couldn't keep your panties up, could you? Nasty. But anyways, he's talking to me about the relationship, and he's crying, and real life tears is the first time I ever seen Ethan cry, and I'm feeling bad for him, but at the same time I'm not feeling bad for him, because I'm like, but Tasha don't even know what's going on. You doing all this stuff behind Tasha's back, and Tasha don't know what's going on. Like, that ain't right. So, you know, he's giving me this sob story about how he thinks he's a sex addict, and he just doesn't know how to stop, and blah blah blah. So I'm telling him, listen, if you feel like you need to be with other women in order to fill whatever type of void you have inside of you, you need to love Tasha enough to let her go. You know what this guy said? He said, I love Tasha too much, and if I let her go, she's gonna be with another guy, and I don't want to be with another guy. I said, you is selfish AF. Then dude has the nerve to say, the only way I would leave Tasha is if you, Paris, me, agree to give him a chance. Bye. Goodbye. You just admitted to me that you sleep with at least 2 girls a week behind your girlfriend's back, and you want me to give you a chance? First of all, I don't even like you. First of all, I don't even like you. I see you only as a friend, first of all. Second of all, you ugly. Third of all, you a cheater. Fourth of all, you is psychotic, because this is not something a normal person talks about to someone else and then ask them to date them after they just said that they cheated on their girlfriend over 5 years with 2 girls a week. Is you okay? Is you? So I'm like, yo, chill out. Like, you need to deal with what's going on in your life right now. Don't even worry about me. I'm just here for moral support. I don't want to be with you. Ethan almost said his real name. So anyways, about 2 days later, he calls me and he's like, I told Tasha about everything and she forgave me, she forgives me, and I won't ever do it ever again. I promised her, and I just need your support and blah 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 as a friend, blah, 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 whatever, okay? So I'm like, hey, cool, like, you guys are back on your bullshit, but it's bullshit. That's what it is. It's bullshit. So Tasha's birthday pops up, and I keep almost saying his real name. So Tasha's birthday pops up, okay? And Ethan decides to throw her a birthday party. So, you know, he invited his friends, he invited her friends. You know, he has a lot of female friends. So, you know, when we hopped up in the hotel room, there was a lot more females than there were males. There's probably like 6 males and like 22 females, which is usually the opposite at parties. Usually it's a sausage fest where it's a bunch of guys and like 2 girls. It was the opposite way around because Ethan was what we call in Toronto a gallist. Well, that's what we called it back then. If you say gallist nowadays, you're lame, but he was a gallist back then. He had a lot of girlfriends. He was very, very flirty. He got girls, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think he was cute, but obviously these other bitches did. But he's throwing her this party, and I walk in and I see Tasha looking at me. Usually me and Tasha are cordial, like, we're not friends like that, but usually we're cordial, like, hey, how are you, give me a hug, hey, well, like, happy birthday, whatever. But I walk in with the same girl who also got the ding dong pic from Ethan, and she was looking at us sideways. She gave us this, like, why are we here? Well, we here because your cheating ass boyfriend invited us, and we always bout to turn up. We always bout it. No matter who birthday it is, we ain't here to celebrate you, we here to drink. So, you know, even though I caught the side eye and the shade, I still went up to her. I was like, happy birthday, hey. And I bring Ethan to the side with my friend, and I tell Ethan, I'm like, so, like, what was that about? Like, we walked in and Tasha was acting all shady. That's not the word I used, because shady was not a word back then, but we basically said she was giving us, like, cut eye. And he was like, well, I told her everything. I told her I sent you pictures. I told her I sent my friend in question pictures. I told her I sent, and he's naming people he sent the pictures to, which is like all of our friends. And I'm just like, you definitely have problems. And I thought you said that was an accident. So, and he's like, it wasn't an accident. I just wanted to know what you guys thought about it and blah, 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 blah. At this point, I'm like, this guy really a creep. Like, if I did not know you and I didn't know the real you, I would think you're a straight up creep. Like, that's just weird. But anywho, the party's going on, everyone's having fun, music's bumping, ba ba da ba ba da 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 ba ba da ba. Okay, that was not the music. That is not the genre of music that we listen to, okay? It was more like, you know what I'm saying? It was bumping. So, oh my, my hands. As time's going by, I see Tasha getting upset, but I'm drunk, so I'm not really paying attention to nobody. But I can, like, I just feel an energy coming from Tasha's direction where I'm just like, something's wrong with her or whatever. When I'm drunk, I'm extra nice. I be giving out fake compliments. I be shining people's shoes. I'll tie your shoelace. I will fix your pants for you, like, whatever you want to do. I just want to make everybody around me happy when I'm drunk, okay? So I just, you know, I feel like everyone's like that when they're drunk. And if you're not, if you're the opposite, you're a mad drunk, you shouldn't be drinking. Smoke some weed or something. But anyways, I decided to go up to Tasha. So I go up to Tasha. I'm like, hey Tasha, like, what's wrong? I can see you're upset. It's your birthday. You should be having fun. She's like, I can't find Ethan. So I'm like looking around like, shit, you right. I haven't seen Ethan in a while. So I don't know about you guys, but when I'm drunk, I like to hold hands with people. So I'm holding her hand. I'm like, come, let's go find Ethan. Let's go. I grabbed my other friend who was in question for the same picture, you know what I'm talking about? Who said not to say her name. I grabbed her too, and all three of us just holding hands, just swinging, holding hands. We walk around the party. I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody. We go in the washroom, I don't see nobody. I go in the closets, I don't see nobody. I go in the rooms, I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody, okay? Ethan was nowhere to be found. Okay, and we were on the first floor of the hotel, so I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, let's go outside and see if we can find him outside. We go outside, we looking around, we don't see nobody. So we go back inside, and we're about to go back into the party until we hear grunts and moans, okay, coming from somewhere in the hall. We think it's like maybe it's someone's getting their groove on at another in another room or something. So we just going to be nosy. We're trying to listen to see where it's coming from so we can be nosy. And usually, like, this happens all the time whenever we go to hotel parties. We hear people getting it down, and we just knock on the door and we run away when we were younger. So that's what we were planning to do. So we hear grunts and moans, a girl's moan and a guy's grunt, and yeah, okay? And we're trying to figure out where it's coming from. Remember, it's me, Tasha, and my friend. We're trying to figure it out. We're not hearing that at any doors. And we get to the end of the hall where the staircase is, and we hear it coming from the staircase. So me and Tasha and my friend, we're giggling. We're just listening to them do what they gotta do. And in our heads, we like, they nasty. Y'all in the staircase, a public staircase, people piss in there, people do all kind of shit in there, people spit in there, and y'all is doing your whole coochie out in the air with the contaminations and stuff. Y'all is nasty. So we go, we're listening to the staircase, and then it's like a glass, like there's a glass here, and then you can open it as well. So I peek my head through. You're right. It was Ethan. It was Ethan and Tasha's best friend. When I say best friend, I've never seen them apart before, ever. And I was wondering in my head, I was like, if Tasha's sitting on this bed sad, where is... we're not even gonna give her a name because she don't deserve a name, okay? But where is her best friend? Where's she at? Tasha's sitting on the bed by herself. Her friends are around her. Yeah, cool. But where's your best friend at? That's what I was thinking. But I was gonna bring it up to her because, like, maybe your best friend's taking the shit. I don't know. I was just there to make you happy. So I peeked through. I see Ethan. Okay. How do I explain this so you guys can understand? There's steps going up, and it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's a big space, a big open space where you can exit through and go outside to the back of the hotel, or you can go up the stairs to go wherever you need to go. So I peek my head through, and I see a bare booty, a man's bare white booty, okay? And at first, I did not know it was Tasha's best friend, okay? But I seen legs. I seen black legs. And I seen the thrusting, and I was like, that's how I felt. I felt, and from where we were standing, you could see the side of Ethan's face and a little bit of Tasha's best friend's face. So when I peeked and I looked, I was like, I can't, like, I don't want Tasha to see this. It's her birthday. She doesn't deserve this. I'm going to bring her back in the room. And my friend who was with me looked, and then I pulled her by her hair, and I was like, sorry, I have to pull you by your hair, but we gotta go. Like, it's time to go. I'm like, it's a gangbang, it's a gangbang. Let's leave, it's dangerous. It's bare guys and one girl. That's what I had to say because I was like, I don't want her to look and see that it's her boyfriend, and then her birthday is ruined. You feel me? So I'm like, run. We start running. At this point, I went from drunk AF to sober AF. Tasha is not my friend like that, but at the end of the day, if I was in her shoes, I would not want to see that. And I would not want, like, it was so hard for me, okay? Because, yeah, Tasha's not my friend, but as I'm sobering up, I'm just seeing the images of me walking into the hotel room and seeing Ethan over there and seeing Tasha over there on the bed with her best friend. They're laughing and stuff, and when she sees me, she makes that face like, why are you here? And then when I get drunk, I look at her, she's sad, no one's around her except for her friends over there talking, standing up while she's sitting on the bed. Ethan's nowhere to be found. I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? So I bring my friend who was with me. We brought Tasha back into the hotel party, and we like, okay, we'll be right back. Like, I'm gonna go grab some, like, chase for the pop or whatever. I mean, for the liquor or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. And even though she was asking me to come with her because she was like, she can't find Ethan, she said nothing about her best friend. She didn't say she couldn't find her best friend. She didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing about her best friend, okay? So maybe her best friend gave her an excuse. I don't know, but she ain't never mentioned her best friend. So I'm like, yeah, I'll be right back. And she's like, I'm gonna come with you. I'm like, no, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Which me, if I was looking for my boyfriend and somebody told me not to look when somebody was having doobity-doo in the staircase, and then they said they gotta go, and then they leave and say I can't come with them, I'm gonna think that's my boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying? I would've went right with them. I would've went right back to the staircase and figured out who was in that staircase and what they was doing, okay? But she didn't. She stayed in the party. So me and my friend go back to the staircase, and we see them like finishing up. I took my phone, cha-ching, took a picture of that shit, okay? Because I don't think my phone had video back then. Damn, I feel old. But I just remember taking a picture and not caring if they saw me or not. I just took the picture, ding. And Ethan comes to me and he's like, yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? I look at Tasha's friend and I'm like, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. That's your friend. This is your friend's boyfriend. You're disgusting. She starts crying like she the victim in this. She starts crying and bawling, begging me, literally on me and my friend's legs on the ground, saying, please don't tell her, please don't tell her. So we go upstairs. We're in the staircase already. We go up to the 3rd floor and we're talking in the staircase because I'm like, I almost said her name. What did I call her? I don't want Tasha to come to the staircase and see all 4 of us talking. So I was like, let's go to the 3rd floor and talk. So I basically said, okay, Ethan, so you told me about everything that happened and the fact that Tasha took you back and all of that, okay? So why are you doing this again? He starts bitching and moaning about how he has a problem, he has a sex problem, and blah, 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 whatever. So I'm like, okay, if that's the case, you need to break up with her. You cannot keep putting this girl through this. It's not okay. He's talking about, this is the last time, I swear. Are you Trey Songz? This is the last, no, nigga. So I told him, I'm like, I have a picture of you guys. I have a picture with you with your skirt down, Miss Thing, and I have a picture with you with your pants down, and your faces are clearly shown in the picture. Ethan, I'm giving you 2 days to tell Tasha the truth, or else I will, with the proof and evidence and story behind everything. Yes, he's my friend, but back then and even right now, I'm all about girl power. You're not going to humiliate and make no girl look stupid. If I even know her a little bit, even a little bit, we don't even have to like each other. If I know your boyfriend is cheating on you and I have clear evidence of it, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know. So now they're both crying. Ethan's like, I don't want to tell her, I don't want to tell her. Tasha's best friend is like, I don't want to tell her either, I don't want to tell her either. I'm like, listen, you guys are both disgusting and you guys can't be doing this girl like this. Like, Tasha's a super, super nice girl. I don't know why anyone would want to do this to her, especially her friend. Like, a man is one thing, but her friend, that's a whole nother ballpark, okay? So then Ethan, excuse me. So then Ethan confesses to me and my friend that him and Tasha's best friend have been doing stuff for the past 3 years. I gotta go. I need to go. Bye. I have to go. I can't do this. 3 years they've been doing stuff together. And he's just talking about, and the liquor, and the weed, and all of this stuff that we were doing, you know, it just brought the worst out of me and the worst out of her, and we were not ready to tell her yet, we're not ready to let her know yet, blah, 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 blah. I said, Ethan, you have 2 days to let her know before I do. And then I walked away. Like I said before, drunk to sober. So sober. It's not even funny. So I grabbed my friend. I grabbed my stuff. I grabbed my friend. I give Tasha a hug. I'm like, happy birthday and I love you. I never told a bitch I love her before. I just felt really, really bad for her. I'm like, happy birthday, love you. And I left, okay? Here's a little mini story for y'all, okay? So as we're leaving now, my friend who I was with, she done threw up, right? She threw up outside, right outside. And then when she finished throwing up because she was drunk or whatever, we were walking and we saw these 2 guys, and I guess they was cute or whatever, but I wasn't into them or whatever. And she started talking to them while she's still drunk. I was sobering up because I was like, I just saw a man put his ding dong in a girl's best friend, and I ain't drunk no more. But she was still drunk. She didn't care. So basically, these 2 guys was walking, and she went up to the 2 guys and she was like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. Like, oh my god, you're so cute. And she kissed the nigga after she just done threw up, and he didn't know she just threw up. I was like, you is nasty. You're nasty. She knows she nasty, so I'ma say you're nasty. Okay, the nigga was all up in her. I see tongue and everything, kissing up on this girl with her vomit mouth. Ugh. But anyways, back to the story. The day after, I messaged Ethan. I said, did you let Tasha know? He ignored my message. I messaged him 3 times that day. He ignored my message. Day 2, I said, Ethan, this is your last time to reply to me before I let Tasha know exactly what went down. He didn't answer. I gave him until 12 a.m. that night, okay? I always give people time. I'ma always give you some time to do the right thing, okay? So I gave him until 12 a.m. that night. He didn't answer. So, you know, ring ding 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 ring ding 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 da. I called Tasha and I told her, I'm like, I need to meet up with you tomorrow. I need to show you something and tell you something. Call me a snitch if you want to, okay? If I was in her shoes, I want the same thing to happen to me. She said she's working tomorrow and she won't be able to come. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna come to you on your work break and I'm gonna break it down to you, okay? Early in the morning, Ethan messages me and he's like, Paris, please don't tell her I'm not ready. I'm not ready to tell her. I said, you're not ready, but I'm ready. So you have like 4 hours to tell her before I go to her job and let her know it's going now. He messages me like 45 minutes later and he's like, okay, I told her. So I'm not believing this nigga. I call up Tasha. I'm like, hey, did Ethan tell you anything? And she's like, no, he didn't tell me anything. I'm like, hey, well, I'll be at your job in like 15 minutes. I done took the bus to this girl's job to let her know what's going down. I get to the mall and I don't know how Ethan knew that I was gonna be there. Maybe Tasha was asking him like, why does Paris want to talk to me? Like, me and her are not friends like that. What does she want to talk about? So he was there at her job, outside of her job, sitting down, and he's like, Paris, please, I'm begging you, please, we're not ready to tell her, we're not ready to tell her, we're not ready to tell her. I'm like, I'm gonna sit here, and when she comes out, I'm gonna sit with you, and you are going to tell her what happened. And he's just begging and pleading me, please no, please no. I'm like, it's either you tell her or I tell her. Like, I'm not leaving until I let her know. So she comes out on her break now and she's like, what's going on? All happy and stuff. And Ethan told her. Ethan told her everything. I didn't show her the picture. I think things are better off with her not seeing the picture because, like, me personally, if I saw that with my boyfriend and another girl, I would have threw up. Like, I would have literally projectile vomited. So maybe it's a good thing she didn't see that. But he told her and she was crying. Obviously, she was very, very upset. I left them there. And I just felt like I did what I was supposed to do as a woman. Because I was not about to let him walk all over her and do her dirty like that. But obviously she don't care because she took him back and dumped her friend. She stopped being friends with her best friend and she took Ethan back again. I mean, maybe it's because they were together for such a long time, but I would not put up with that shit. No, I would not. We could be together for 45 years. I'm gonna leave your ass if you put your thing in somebody else. You feel me? But yeah, they're back together. Ethan stopped talking to me. He stopped being my friend. Toodaloo, bye. I don't care. Tasha and her best friend stopped being friends, which makes no sense because if you forgive Ethan, you might as well forgive your best friend because they both did y'all dirty for 3 years. And yes, he did mention 3 years to her. Ladies, love yourself, please. Please love yourself. If a nigga do you dirty, please leave. Just leave him. You gonna find somebody else. You don't want to spend the rest of your life wondering what would happen if you were with a better dude who treated you better and didn't cheat on you. You know how good it is to be not cheated on? You go to sleep so good at night. Like, love yourself. Just love yourself. And after she took him back, after like maybe 2 or 3 days, because from what social media was saying, I was like, I'm not getting nobody's business no more. It's none of my business, okay? If you gonna cheat on your girl and she gonna take you back, what was the point of me even telling her? Y'all might as well have kept the secret then. The fuck? Anyways, guys, follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. All that jazz in the description box down below. Leave a comment down below and let me know your cheating scandal, friend, whatever the case may be. Something that is similar to this story here. Leave it in the comment section down below so everyone else can read it. I love when you guys leave your stories and you guys communicate. I love to see the communication and the love in my comment section down below. So please do that. Follow me on Instagram because I'm trying to get 100,000 followers. Like, I'm almost there. Come on, guys. Love you guys so much. Don't gotta tell you twice. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, guys.